Hey Leo, welcome to your April reading for 2023. Leo, welcome to the House of Illumination. My name is Sadie. Really happy to have you. As you can see, I've already pre-pulled your cards. This is to save time. Also, I have not seen them. We'll see them together. But we'll start out with your self-care message for the month of April. I will not channel for this card. I'm just going to read it and you take it how it resonates. Okay? So your self-care message for April is the energy of rebel. And it says, it's time to celebrate the fact that you don't fit in. Stand on your own 2 feet. Okay. Again, the energy of rebel. So take it how it resonates. If spirit brings me back to this, depending on what comes out, then I'll come back to that, okay? So let's see what these cards are. Perfectionist. I did like that because I'm like, Aries got this. So if you have an Aries in your energy, check it out. Perfectionist. Keep your standards high and honorable, but let go of the need to be perfect. Most of the time when we're perfectionists, it has nothing to do with us. It has something to do with the voice in our head that tells you that your best is not good enough. So I'm just putting that out there. Oh my God. Leo, this is amazing. I shuffle these cards like crazy and you and Aries got the exact same cards. I shuffle, I cleanse. That is insane. In the exact same positions. Wow, I don't think that's ever happened, ever. This is a 60-something deck. It's no way. Wow. So if you have an Aries or you're dealing with an Aries, definitely check out their reading. It could be connected. I have no idea yet. Wow. A starry night. The beaming and glistening light from the stars reminds you that there is hope for your future. Wow. Interesting, Leo. That is very interesting to me. Let's pull some tarot because I want to get a different energy for you. Wow. Interesting. All right. Messages for Leo for the month of April 2023. All right. I'm being told to take these. We have the Page of Wands. Sorry. Let's move these over here for now. the Knight of Swords, the Death card, the Queen of Swords. All right, so I am getting a different message for you. And what I just heard was that it is related to this rebel energy. I think a lot of you are going to be turning away from some traditional way of doing things or traditional mindset. Like, oh, okay. So a lot of you are having shifts in your perception, okay? Your perception of yourself or the Fool or a situation. And the King of Cups. And we also have the Nine of Cups at the bottom. Lovely. You'll have a wish or a dream coming true. And it does feel like that with that Starry Night. What I feel, though, the strongest message that I'm getting out of this already is that it's more so a perception shift. It could be to do with your perfectionism and how you feel like your best is never good enough, or you feel like you're always being judged. That could be the case for you. However, this feels a little bit more of in line with, this feels like a deeper truth for you, or like a deeper, because the perfectionism can be a little bit of ego. It doesn't always have to be underneath. It doesn't always have to be deep. But for you and for Aries, I didn't get deep with that. With you, it feels, because especially because the moon showed up and even the King of Cups, this is a little bit deeper for you. This could go back into a wound, a young wound, right? Because the Page of Wands could be your energy, but the Page of Wands is young, it's youthful, right? It's not like the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, sorry, over here, or the King of Cups, where it's more mature. So the old you, or the young you inside of you, because we all still have our inner child, right? It will be with you for the rest of your life. You could you could have been a wild child, or someone who reacted off of emotions. You could have been a very emotional child. Like, you showed your emotions on your sleeve. You wore your heart on your sleeve, which is nothing wrong with that. But the people in your life could have saw that as being weak or being ineffective, because life is not going to treat you around those emotions. So you got to toughen up. You got to, all those things we say to children, that is just incorrect, right? We don't teach compassion enough. And so that could have been like slapped out of you, literally, right? Or you could have been beaten for that, or yelled at for that, or made fun of, right? Like, really, like, I'm getting an energy of I'm hearing children laughing at you. So you could have been bullied. You could have been saw as like weird or quirky or a nerd or different. And that could have been that could be a part of why you do what you do even now as a grown person. And so this is what's happening in April, is that this is shifting for you. You're going from one perception to another perception, leaving behind this identity, right? Yeah, right. So we're just like, yeah, right. You're leaving behind an identity. How you saw yourself in the past is shifting for you. I don't know what you're doing. It could be as simple as journaling and doing a little bit of self-discovery, going on a journey within yourself. But this feels like you're seeing everything differently. You're going in a new direction. It could be so different, but so the same. And what I mean by that is that you could have been seeing this child, your inner child, as a weakness, and now you see it as a strength, and you're going back to that. You're like, remember when I used to take risks? Remember when I was someone who showed more emotion? Or remember when I would get an idea and I would just jump on it. I would just do it because, it just felt right. That's what's happening for you. I think you're starting to see that as a strength now. And so you could be going back to that, or identifying with with your inner child more now, because you see it as your super cape, or your superhero, not your superhero, I'm trying to say superpower. There you go. You're seeing it more as your superpower in the month of April, and you're ending what you saw as being weak or not being a strength. Okay, so with the Death card and the Fool here, you literally have an ending and a new beginning here. This could also be something around the career you chose. You could have chosen a career that was put on you, or how you felt like the career you had to be a part of. So you could be moving in a direction of something that you follow your heart, that's more compassionate. I feel like some of you could be in a very competitive field right now, or like a marketing, or I'm hearing marketing, sales, things like that. Maybe that's not really your vibe anymore, and you're going towards a more compassionate. I am hearing social worker in my head, a nurse, or I don't know why I just almost said pediatrician. You could be a pediatrician. You could be working with children, or going back to school to work with children, or working with early age children, or doing something with children. I don't know, or having a child. Whatever it is, and that also could be why a lot of you are shifting and changing and doing a lot of self-discovery and work, because you don't want to pass that along to your children. or to the people that you mentor, right? Because not everybody wants to be a parent, but if you want to mentor, you want to, or if you just want to do the work for yourself, this could be where that work comes in at. Okay? So let's see what you're manifesting with these cards for the month of April. Psychic abilities. Love that for you. And passion. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know why, I'm just curious to see what's behind that. Okay, the King of Pentacles. Anyways. All right. With psychic abilities and passion coming out, but let's start with the psychic abilities. Okay, so some of you really could be manifesting psychic abilities. Your clairs, you know, you have your clairvoyant, your clairsentient, your clairaudient, and so on and so forth. That could be happening. A third eye activation could be taking place for you in the month of April, but if it's not psychic abilities because you're not interested in honing those energies, even though they're always available, even if that's not your vibe, you could be, your intuition could be activated, especially with the moon here. Also, there's a full moon in Libra in April. There's a new moon in Aries again in April. So I wonder if those new moon, full moons are very important for you. Maybe you need to do like a ritual around that time to get like this energy flowing for you. But psychic abilities is not always what you see in like the movies, right? Or like what you see me doing here or whatever. It could be as simple as your intuition becomes heightened, your third eye, right? Like you start to feel like you need to do this, I need to do that, I need to get involved in this, I need to go to the West Coast, the East Coast, I need to go on this trip, I need to go to this guru. Maybe someone else is going to be helping you. Maybe you're going to someone who's a professional who can unlock. Maybe you need to do some chakra what's the word? Revitalization? Yes, around that. Or like there could be just an activation happening. And also this is the energy of passion because your emotions is now like, I don't know, I'm feeling like your emotions, your head, your heart, like the head and the heart is going to be on the same page, which is igniting this passion for you, or igniting this what you feel passionate about. Remember what I said is that something from your childhood or your teenagehood or whatever, it feels as though it's coming back around. I'm hearing the energy of full circle. I swear to you, I just saw a reflective, which is my clairvoyance, of this energy coloring. It's not a lie, it's truth. I'm being truthful, honest. Some of you could be coloring or painting or doing something within the arts, or that's how you're reconnecting to yourself. Or you could be finding yourself doing that a lot more in April. Maybe doing more art shows or going to art shows, connecting with the young children in your family if you don't have children, you know, something like that is happening. I want to take this. I don't know why. That's very interesting to me. Let's see. And you know what's funny? Oh my gosh. You literally it's literally a child on here. Can you see? Staring up at the moon. I seek truth and act upon my realizations. That's what a child does, right? A child doesn't wait to be told that you can build a little castle out of a box, right? Like they see it in their mind, their third eye, and then they dream it out. Where do you think that those ideas come from, right? When you're a child and you're like, hey, I could take a sheet, put it over 2 chairs, and I have a fork, I have a tent. Those come from your imagination, but where does your imagination come from? It's the upper chakras, it's the psychic abilities, it's the third eye, the crown, right? Those people who build sculptures and paint and draw and see things before they even happen, and then they start to physically do it, is because their psychic ability, They were given that vision for a reason. And the same goes for you in April. I have power and it is real. What is this? A full moon. So definitely the full moon is going to be sacred for you. I would definitely suggest doing a ritual around that time. Don't take the full moon lightly. It's in Libra, by the way. And you have Libra here with the Queen of Swords. So definitely do a full moon ritual. If you don't know any, definitely Google what you feel called to do. Okay, Google it, find a different rituals, and then do what you feel called to. Everyone is going to be different. So those are your messages, Leo. I really hope that this resonated for you. Of course, I will see you on the next one. Take care. Have a lovely month. Bye.